Welcome back, Legend of Mana. Alright, time to actually have more lore dumped from the Jumi to us. Especially because this is the part where we actually discover essentially the origins of Lady Blackpearl, Pearl, and why Laz will stick to her, and probably what's Sandra's real motivation.
I wonder, what if it turns out that Pearl and Nelazo are...
And also Sandra's true identity, let's just say that.
What if it turns out that Pearl and Nelazo are actually two halves of a fusion of sorts, and that's why they're clinging to each other?
Surprisingly no, Jova, but you're getting close with the idea of someone being the surrogate of someone else.
Also, as for Sandra, let me guess. Something involving the Jumi killed her father or something.
Surprisingly no. Family ties are actually relatively not involved with this. Anyway, as per tradition, we can find them on the Tavern of Domina, so they just...
I want to visit Diana in Geo.
Yeah, if you remember, she has to bring Pearl with us. So
I was hoping that
go.
perhaps you could take Pearl.
Alright, let's go.
Wait, what if Sandra... Wouldn't it be funny if Sandra herself is a Jumi, actually? I feel safe knowing that you're watching over her. There's a place I must visit. You go on ahead. Some guardian you are. I mean, a knight. God dang it, she's the guardian.
But Jova, that's the thing. What kind of gem she can represent? I mean, all the Jumis represent some kind of gem.
Peridot? Alexandrite? No. Oh god, no. That's another fusion from Steven Universe.
I also think it's his fault that he failed to protect
Esmeralda, yeah. Well, that actually kind of was my fault. So essentially, Lazo will jump on ahead and wait for us there, since he's more capable in fighting and everything. So he will not have to worry, while I will escort Pearl to Diana.
Wait,
obviously,
Diana.
If you don't remember, she's the one that's currently in Geo because she's in possession of the mana. Oh, there's another letter.
Huh.
We got a Scooby clue.
Another one of those handy pointers to tell us what we need to do in a quest. Gee,
well, in this case, we already knew where to go anyway because we spoke to Diana.
Yeah, that makes me wonder what's even the point of at this point. It's like, okay, I've been complaining about how, we're kind of left in the dark, yet they choose to give us a pointer when we're already told blatantly where to go. What the heck?
Actually, this is not essentially function as a pointer, more like for story purpose, in a sense that the Jumi, the Jumi thief, the Jumi core thief is essentially there.
But
that's what the game is telling you.
I think I'm starting
it's more story purposes than actual gameplay purposes.
It's just, I'm really starting to get the inkling that, this game was kind of rushed, and, the Jumi one was the one that got the most love.
More like there was no cohesion between the story writing.
Oh, it's weird, though. It's like, the way that they're now showing us where to go, even after we've known where to go, it feels like something that was supposed to be more commonplace for story mechanics, but they only had time to get into this one, and unlike the last few or so bits of the quest, like, again, it's so random to the point where I just have to question if it was rushed at this point. That's not to, diss this game. Well, I guess technically it is.
Jova, it wouldn't be the first time a Mana game gets rushed, like we established in the previous part.
Oh god, yeah. Okay, look. I get the good intentions behind the Secret of Mana remake, but why would you rush it?
Anyway, hold on.
Whatever.
Well, actually, I'm not talking about the remake, Joe. I'm talking about the original Mana game.
Yeah.
Oh, snap. We'll talk about that later.
Hold on.
Oh, never mind.
She's crystallized. Wait, so what, she was a Fal'Cie this whole time?
What should we do?
No. You mean a Lassie, but yeah.
Oh, let's see.
I have no
Let's
idea.
not worry about that.
Oh my god, so is this where
That's
Toriyama
right.
got a lot of his ideas
right,
when
yeah,
it seemed like he was ripping out Kingdom Hearts?
By the way, she tells you this even if your protagonist is a girl.
Oh.
Very progressive.
Also, Jova, Toriyama doesn't have a single original idea in his brain, so what did you expect?
But this makes me wonder, was he ripping off this game when it seemed like he was ripping off Kingdom Hearts?
Anyway, we need to ask to Madame Christie and the Silver Bee what's going on. We still confident, blah blah blah. Slip part of that stupid rabbit.
Sorry?
Do you know why Diana turned into stone?
Because you was bored.
Oh, oh, that Diamond Venus statue. I don't know either.
I was the Jumi who calls on the Hearthstone to stone.
Stone cold.
Steve Austin.
Steve Austin.
Yes.
That's not right.
She's fucking the adults.
It's a ceremony of choosing partners. One Jumi, first.
Covers keys of the heart.
Okay, yep, this is Kingdom
That
Hearts.
sounds like a
Yes.
song
Hold
lyric.
on, go ahead.
Then the Jumi awakens a stone guardian to become her knight.
What?
Sure.
She is acting weird.
It's one of them, madam. A Jumi.
Oh, goody.
Oh,
What? She is a major general?
Me? You're looking for keys of the heart, right? Okay, let's go.
Wait, what? Wait, hold on.
Keys to the keys of the heart.
Oh,
wait.
Keys of the Caribbean.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Is she hitting on us?
Remember,
Sure, why not?
she was blushing also on in the first quest about her in the caves.
Oh,
And
yeah,
again,
that's...
she does that regardless of the gender of your protagonist.
It reminds me of how in False Fighters Champions, whether or not you choose male or female, there is that point where you have a lot of...
There's a key. How convenient it was there.
Okay, I don't buy it. This is a...
I
Why
don't
did he-
remember. I don't
why did he
remember
do
who's
the little-
talking this.
Why did he do a little twirl as he got the key?
Romance?
Because victory twirl, I guess.
He's in love with the key.
Did you hear something? Maybe it's just my imagination.
I'm sure it is.
It's like a bunch of people are talking about us.
Looks like there are two more.
2 more keys to find, essentially.
So-
They're all scattered in Geo, so you just need to search the city for them.
Anyway, as I was saying, this reminds me of False Fighters Champions, where there's a shipping scene that, confirms the romance between the male version and a female character. However, if you're playing as a female character, the same scene will play out, but the female character will comment on how weird she feels about the situation.
Thanks, Nintendo.
Doesn't help that the male co-lead then shows up at that time. The
Anyway,
pain.
Again, I don't remember what was saying these voices, but essentially we're getting the keys to unlock Diana's art and, bring her back to life, supposedly.
So does this mean that Diana chose Pearl as her guardian or something? And that's why
Maybe.
she turned to stone?
But don't you remember? Well, that's the thing. Diana herself is a guardian, not a knight, so...
Isn't
That's,
Diana like a diamond though, so like she has higher authority and power or
She,
something?
yeah, she's from the stratum of Clarius, so yeah.
So I guess even being a diamond doesn't give you that much special
That's
ability.
because regardless of the stratus, the Jumis are still divided in these 2 roles. Especially now, since we're in this state of pilgrimage.
Let me guess, Diana's chosen us to be her knight.
Well, no, that's the thing, Jova. It already happened with Esmeralda, and we know how that turned out.
But
Yeah.
Esmeralda didn't turn to stone, though.
She
Well,
got killed, but that just means we're kinda irresponsible as of knight. And clearly not the answer for Jumi, because remember, the protagonist is just a simple human. He's not a Jumi, so...
maybe she's asking for black.
Him becoming the Knight of Esmeralda was kind of an exception, and it clearly did not play out as the people wanted to be.
So maybe she's trying to summon Blackpearl out of Pearl then?
Maybe. Well, now we have all the keys anyway, so we just can see what's going on. Also, I forgot another Easter egg. One of the statues that surrounds Alex's shop is Mean Wolf for Prime Fantasy 2.
Huh.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I thought he said meme wood.
No, that's literally called his name, Mean Wolf. It's kind of an Indian name.
What?
Yeah. Anyway, but she's gone.
Of course she is.
Okay, now that's a problem.
It was Sandra, wasn't it?
Let's see if she's... Oh, there you go. Complete with a new theme. This is a theme specifically for the Jumis.
Wish I could hear it. Hang on.
What a lousy place. Oh wait, wrong person.
No, Shira,
Actually,
that was you.
Yeah.
Did you
No,
find
no,
the
I know that
hearts
was
to...
me, but
She was supposed to give it in a different voice, I'm guessing.
I don't know. Were you looking for these two?
Yeah, you just came here too late. Sorry, mate.
Before Diana could meet us. She turned herself to stone to avoid being killed by the jewel hunter.
Clever.
Not a bad idea. Try a key.
All right.
You
It's I think I forgot who it was.
was
Whatever.
it me?
Go ahead.
You found my soul. What did you want to say? The truth about the jewel hunter?
Actually, yeah, no, I forgot it was Dweebs. So go ahead.
Yes, but first I must explain the Joe Hunter's motive. Revenge against the Jumi.
All right.
Time for
some explanation.
backstory.
Revenge?
You two will listen, right?
Yes.
You see, guys, the truth is...
Hold
Wouldn't
on.
that be rich?
In ages past, the Jumi were once called the race of friendship.
So
And
we were the
love.
Care Bears.
This was because they tried to preserve themselves by giving tears to the wounded.
So
Yeah,
what, are
essentially,
they like
as I
the
mentioned,
ancient Pokemon back then?
More like a healing race. Okay.
So they
Tears
were like the
convulsed
Pokemon
life
back
itself.
then.
Remember, they channel the mana energy directly, so that's what they gives them this property.
Sure.
Tears of healing. Teardrop crystals.
But when the age of massive Jumi hunting was over,
Remember, we were hunted by their preciousness of
Only
their
a few
cores.
remained.
Yeah.
they changed to preserve themselves,
They became
it-
selfish.
so that they could no longer cry or give life to others.
Hasn't stopped Sandra from trying to kill him.
And so the Jumi cut themselves off from other races
And in turn, the other races essentially became racist to them.
and lived hidden in a city of their own.
Oh, yes.
Oh boy. The Bejeweled City.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Yes.
And
It's you,
then-
Jove, I think.
And then she kidnapped Farina, the only Jumi who could still heal with tears, and started a war with Deathbringer.
Remember
Deathbringer.
remember that bone boss that we fought before, one of the dragons.
That sounds like the name of a Dungeons and Dragons character.
Sandra!
I am Deathbringer.
Quite a woman. Started a total war with Deathbringer, using Farina as a sacrifice.
Don't you worry, Dweebs. The secret hero,
That's right.
Cypher Rage, will save us.
As long as we have Farina's tears, the Jumi are invincible. So, what will become of Florina?
That must mean that Florina is still alive. That's wonderful.
Okay.
Great.
Who's Florina again?
No, it was still Dweebs. I just placed a bit.
No, I'm just asking
Bring her
who's
here
Farina.
immediately. These children will need her tears.
Was she another Jumi?
Yeah.
Why? Why must the gentle Florina have her life squeezed out of her, only to die? Wait, so is Sandra talking to
Yeah.
Diana?
Such is the Jumi's way of survival.
Yeah, she's eating currently. We don't know where she is.
Florina does not object.
Shut up! I'll do the same to you!
And there we go.
Wait! Oh, sorry, Siri. Go on, Siri.
No, she's
Go
We
We
ahead,
mustn't
Siri.
kill her. We still have to get our tears back.
Wait.
Yeah, what she says.
Pearl, wait.
No one is saved through hatred. We must love each other like we did this.
You do know the person who's killed a lot of Jumi is right before you.
of love.
If so, why don't you cry? You'd become the sacrifice instead of Farina. Okay, seriously, are we all of a sudden working together? I mean, isn't it usually she shows up, tries to kill someone, and oh, there we go.
Yeah. But she still killed Flori. She still killed Diana
Diana!
Wait, but it looked
by
like
removing
she...
her core.
Diana!
No, not.
Okay,
Whoa.
bye.
Impossible! You couldn't even protect your own guardian! Wait, who's guardian?
Remember, Diana had chosen Pearl as her knight.
One light is hidden by
So Diana picked a guardian as her knight. Oh.
Let's just say that again.
Pearl can stop her.
Let's just say that there's something else.
This better be one heck of a plan she had planned before she died. No!
No.
Damn it!
And now I have nothing to say.
Look! Pearl! See what Diana left? Her eye.
No.
How many
You might-
characters has
oh.
Shiroi voiced that have been killed off?
That was you who voiced Diana,
it's,
Dwibs.
It's fine, I'm used to this.
Wait, Dwibs, you were the one voicing Diana, what the heck?
Actually, yeah,
I couldn't
that's
tell
more
them apart.
fitting
What
with
was
the
the
considering
other
of the area.
I thought Diana was the other one.
No, Pearl was the one still alive.
Anyway,
You should
Right.
consider
Sad.
too,
Too much of my dismay, yes.
if you're going to cut us loose, do it now.
Even so, it goes back to when I was in drama class in school. I'm either playing the dead person or the person who's going to die. I
Of
am very
course.
much used to this.
Well, hey, like Tio said, it's sitting though, Dwibs, since you played Aerith, so you played Diana who died.
Actually, it wasn't
Hi.
Blizzard who played there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dwibs
that-
did play her.
that's
Yeah,
exact-
what they said.
that's exactly what I said. Pedro.
anyway, that's all for this quest. But don't worry, the next one it shows immediately picks up, and we'll find out
I
where
was
Florina
Tifa,
is.
wasn't I?
Yeah,
Tifa
yeah,
was
sure
a
it was.
good-
Of course you're
Yeah.
Tifa. You're the one I prefer to ship Cloud with.
Silly Joe.
Oh,
but
what?
I'm a maverick.
Wait,
I've
wait,
been
wait,
I
wait.
ship Cloud with Yuffie.
So let me get this straight to you. So let me get this straight.
Implying you don't want to ship him with Barret.
So let me get this straight to you. So let me get this straight to
I'm
you.
just
You
gonna say
prefer
Cloud
the
and-
Aerith and Cloud romance over the Cloud and Tifa one?
Yes, remember, Jova, Square was already being progressive before it was cool.
So let me get this straight to you. You prefer the Aerith and Cloud relationship over the Cloud and Tifa one?
No. Remember, Joe, there's a reason why I picked up the Tifa
Yeah.
date and Gold Saucer.
Yeah.
Well, it is the canon one, and besides Joe, remember, I still think them more highly
So
than what Square tried to
complicated.
do
You're
in
telling
Advent
me.
Children.
What do you mean? Make them friends with benefits?
It's only implied, but the main focus of them is just having an orphanage with children, which is still a nice spot, but it was clear that they just wanted to be, well, what you said, friends with benefits, but they, partially also due to Cloud's moping depression, they show practically no
Diary of a
chemistry
Cactus,
whatsoever.
Didn't
Anyway, go ahead, Dweebs. For now, read. I'll continue later.
Why was this one even
Hey,
called?
what did the Jumi say when he sees people after a long time? Jumi's me. Get it? What's the matter? You can't take the punishment?
Go in your place, you monster plant.
People died, you know.
You're
People.
grounded.
You know, Diana was murdered before our very eyes on this quest, Cactus Kid, and this is the one you choose to joke on.
You miss me.
Wow!
You admitted that part.
That is,
that was funny. That
Even
was
the game is conspiring against me.
Anyway, you know what? But yeah.
That's the thing again, Jova. I know that we were supposed to be the point of the entire movie, and Tifa tries to cheer up Cloud because of her
I'm trying to
attitude,
remember,
yin yang and things. She even does that stupid catchphrase that for some reason they invented for her.
To be fair, it's a Japan thing, isn't
Well,
it?
yeah,
Wait,
but
what?
that's the thing. I'm blaming the writer for the Japan version, not the translator.
Also,
just like he's getting more within.
I forget.
Again, Tifa didn't need a catchphrase and clearly didn't need one to try to console Cloud.
I forget. Did Advent Children Complete? Do Cloud better?
A
bit.
bit, but not that much. They even did some pointless stuff of
Look at that, small children laughing at us.
redesigning the Buster Swords. What's the name? Broad.
I
Instead of being the classic metal one, being these golden with angels on it.
I will never understand why Cloud.
Anyway, let's talk that for another time.
Somebody come here.
Surprising enough, Alex's shop is empty. And the stone of this quest is fluorite. Apparently we need to clean our teeth.
Goody.
Oh, and it changes completely.
What?
Let's just say that there is something
Sleeping
to it.
Beauty?
In a music box.
Aha.
Anyway, forgot who it is, Pedro. Might as well.
Okay. Hello, I'm Florina, the Jumi of Fluorite.
How
Fluorite,
convenient. We were
yeah.
looking for you.
Alexa hides me here, away from the jewel hunter.
So
Oh, Alex
Alex
is
does
protected.
know. He was lying to us.
Oh,
Whoa.
and look at that! The Witch of Dreams, the one that was present for that quest that unlocked us the Tree of Mana. Because you were wondering, yes, this is the only time where we meet her.
Except for that other quest bit. Do not ask me who I am. Your nightmares are so bad that even the tapir was scared away.
In case you don't remember, she's riding a tapir. Don't
Wait,
ask.
what? Does she eat dreams or something?
Maybe.
Kinda.
Interesting.
How am I supposed to know? I should be safe in here.
Did Jumi dream?
Safe? Ha! I can't even go for a walk in your dreams.
I wonder.
I haven't introduced myself. I am Belle the Witch.
Also, Jove, of course she can dream. I mean, she's not Mitch Connor. I mean, come on.
Ha 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 ha.
I wonder,
Theo.
will I dream?
Why, hello, Dio Escad.
Remember, if at any point you have the options, you can actually use the word chumpy. The characters will call you like that. Any characters will call you like that for the rest of the game.
Jesus.
What do you mean, Tron here?
It's like if you named your character Bacon for whatever reason.
Dreams are such a complex things. Well, depends. You mean Knight's dreams, Inception dreams, David Lynch dreams? What kind of dreams?
What about the Sonic Dreams one? You know, the one that involves playing a tabletop
No.
party game. That reminds me, who's handling that Sonic Shuffle game story mode for the
I
channel?
guess I might as well, since I have it. Well, I guess I might as well.
I'll admit, I kind of have a soft spot for Sonic Shuffle. It's by no
Anyway,
means a
hold
bad
on.
game.
Hold on. Anyway, apparently Belle is gonna have us enter the nightmare of Florina
Why?
and actually clear out all the nightmares, all the nightmare, elements that are inside there.
Why?
Because apparently she's having nightmares and it's not a good thing.
So we have to enter her in order to get this solved.
No, thanks-
All right.
Nicola, what are you
Wait,
doing?
Nicola, what are you doing here? Jesus, now she's
Hello
not
there.
a... Jesus
I am
Christ.
wondering, Nicola, peddler of smiles.
Oh my God.
I'll guide you
What
into
are you
Florina's
doing
dream.
here?
He's
It's just a projection.
He's
For the
violated
special
even...
low price of 200 lucas.
He's violated even Florina. He's all inside her.
Sure no. In case you're wondering, the layout is the same of the desert. It's just a reskinned one. Oh,
Ah, what the
here
heck?
we are, basket fish. Remember, this is another projection, specifically the one that was tied to the quest of the ghost in Polpota Harbor. Essentially, Florina apparently is having her nightmare tainted by characters that appeared in other quests, particularly tied to the Jumi story arc.
So interesting. So what? Like she sees a person and boom, that means they're automatically tacked on into her dreams?
Remember, well, yes and no. As Belle said, the dreams worlds are kind of complicated by their own nature, so you're not supposed to make up for everything that's going on in them. It's classic dream logic, I guess, so...
You know
I'll
what this
complain.
reminds me of?
Yes?
The parts of worlds that are consumed in End of the World and Kingdom Hearts, you know, where you have to enter those realms where apparently a piece of them was stolen by the Heartless, even though you could have sworn you
True.
saved. Even though I'm pretty
again,
sure we
sorry.
saved those worlds from the Heartless, for some reason apparently the Heartless nabbed a piece of the world of each co-figure.
Again, the Kingdom
Jove,
Hearts. Sorry.
yeah, no, sorry, go ahead, Pedro.
Again, the Kingdom Hearts team was formed by conjunction of Final Fantasy IX and Secret of Mana. Legend of Mana stuff.
These games team, essentially.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, you were talking
which
earlier...
again, I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but you'd think that at this point they will actually have a world in a Kingdom Hearts game based loosely on this.
Well,
Well, we have worlds with you, so maybe eventually.
That's what I mean. I mean, considering they're tied to it, and we seem to be opening up to other Square Enix IPs.
Remember, Tia,
What did I
the
miss?
idea of Kingdom Hearts was to be Final Fantasy meets Disney, even though that's kind of become a lie nowadays.
Did
Anyway,
I miss anything?
I already speak
when
too
did you
much about it.
BRB,
Essentially, Dweebs, we have entered the dream of... remember, in case you don't know, Florina is... oh, Cactus, what are you doing here? Anyway, in general,
desert. The desert. The desert is the home of my soul.
Yes,
I like deserts too, but I can't live in the desert.
He's not the real
Okay,
Cactus Kid. We can kill this one.
Just ignore him. Anyway, Dweebs, don't worry about the dialogue. Essentially, if you remember, Florina is supposedly a big figure in the Jumi society. Supposedly the one that should be responsible for restoring the Jumi race. So what we need to know, what we're doing now is entering her dreams, since we found her, and actually help her cleaning her nightmares out. So hopefully she can actually give some strong parents and maybe actually resolve this whole mess about the Jumi society.
So how do we enter her dreams? Like through her head, through her...
No, Belle, essentially Belle, since she's a witch, Belle used a spell for us to enter. Anyway, important stuff, Jove and Shiro, you're up.
Oh,
Okay. A lapis knight? What is your destiny?
Essentially, Blackpearl, think of this as a flashback.
I have none.
I have no.
Are you saying that you are a knight with no one to protect?
Aww.
I wonder.
Jumi all alone in the world is just like a pebble in the desert.
Let me guess, they won't let you join in all the other reindeer games.
Hold on.
Or
Before
the sense that it
Remus
doesn't
tears.
belong.
Any destiny will be
I've-
enough.
Yeah, apparently Erazu just said that his guardian was killed and he hopes her to be revived.
Jesus Christ, how many guardians has this guy? Well,
I would never cut away her. Never mind.
Ah, look at that.
Azul, I'm sorry. I can't cry for you anymore.
I forgot who was. No, actually.
Pearl! If my anger was what kept you moving, then the light of Aquarius will go on hurting people. Wait, so Pearl's dead?
Hold on.
The destiny of a stone, of our stones, shining with
actually-
light from the sun.
Actually, no, they're defining themselves as stones because remember, they have a crystal core that resembles a stone.
Well, okay, that's sort of why I got confused. Fair enough. And forget the power to heal. If that truly is our destiny, should we destroy everything? Wait, the Jumi are trying to destroy everything?
Hold on.
What do you say, Lady Blackpearl? Blackpearl, I have not your strength, nor your
Not even
speed
the
from the
blood.
Caribbean movies to destroy it all. I can only do one thing, open a small exit. And then she just ran off.
Nicolo just serves you to transport from eras to eras, so
I
just
am
ignore it.
Alazul, Jumi Knight. The Jumi are composed of knights and guardians. The knights watch over the guardians, who in turn heal wounds with their tears. To a Jumi Knight, the life of a guardian is more precious than his own. What? His? I'm pretty sure girls can be knights too, bud. And this is why I have no right to call myself a knight.
Sorry, to quote Doug Jova, it's a dark age. It sucks for everybody.
Even though Black Pearl is, I'm pretty sure, a knight. Although, so wait, so this implies that Pearl died in the past, but...
I'll
That's
explain.
real.
I'll explain more at the end of it. But let's just say we're clearly not done with the dialogue. So.
It's really odd. Anyway, so wait, is this implying that Pearl did die but was revived and there's actually secret...
No, it's implied essentially that Lazul had a guardian previously and it died. The reason he took Perlin was because essentially he wanted to succeed what he previously failed.
Oh!
Succeed.
So there you go. So just like I thought, Alazul's like that tragic warrior who failed before but now is trying to redeem himself with a second chance.
Essentially, he has another story on his own. And
Pearl!
Leaves will be a replacement, just in case.
Let me protect you just once more.
I am not Pearl.
Oops.
Only
I mistook
Zool.
you with your head looking down like that.
I am a knight with a core of darkness. My name is Yellow Diamond.
So let me guess, we're gonna see, these are getting out of order, basically anachronistic.
Hold on.
My destiny is
Alright.
Fluorite.
What?
The
What's
being
with all
in
the
my
Steven
chest
Universe shit?
is the black core, my true self.
Wait.
Actually, Shiro, it's Steven Universe that stole from this game. Remember?
Well,
Away with you, Basil.
Yeah.
Excuse
just
you,
take-
I'm back.
Just take the dialogue.
No, just see, Siri. It makes sense, you know.
Yeah.
Let
hold
it
on,
go,
hold on,
dudes, let it go,
important.
let it go, let it go.
Hold on. You missed a piece of
the only
information.
pebble is in the desert is you, Black Pearl.
Once. When my Black Core died, I left Florina with Alexandra.
Wait, so
Apparently, Florina had a knight called Alexandra. Golly gee, Jova, where did I hear that name before?
oh boy, are you saying you'll turn back into Pearl? If you cut away your black core, Black Pearl, so they're a fusion.
Kinda, sorta. Let's just say it's a bit more complicated.
You had to give it a try.
Well, I'm surprised you need the assistance. You could cut it yourself, but okay.
Let's just say that we're not getting all the picture, and part of it is gonna be revealed also in the next part.
Just let me know. Did this happen before or after the last flashback we saw?
Before.
Okay.
Actually, no, sorry. Think of it what's happening at the same time, in a sense that you're getting the sequences in some areas, but essentially they're happening in the same.
Well, I get that. What I'm just wondering is like, well, did this take place before or after that last flashback we saw?
No, you're getting everywhere in sequence.
Okay, so this happened after that conversation he had, alright.
Florina shed tears for all Jumi.
So, wait, so it turns out Black Pearl lost a guardian.
Basically.
That is why I must fight.
That's the thing, Jova. Blackpearl, as she mentioned, has a core of darkness, so it's implied that her destiny was actually to disrupt the Jumi race from the very beginning, due to her very nature, not just because of malice, just because she was like that.
Wait, so basically...
But supposedly something happened. We don't know yet what actually happened. And as a result, as you may imagine, something happened that instead made Pearl appear.
So what you're saying is that basically if you're born with a core of darkness, you're destined to bring doom to your race?
It's similar to the themes of the Fate story arc in a sense that Irwin was destined to bring destruction to the world just because he was a demon.
That's almost as crazy as
This is secretly a Team Eco game.
You know, that's almost as crazy as Marvel's Inhumans, where if you just happen to have the wrong powers or something, you're given a terrible life.
Yes.
Well, Jova, it's kind of like in Eco, where you're considered an evil child just because you have horn.
Let's just say that Shadow of the Colossus kinda justifies that.
Yeah. I mean, see, with Shadow of the Colossus, it's more justified because, you know, it's definitely the more racism thing in there.
Oh, by the way, we still need a boss fight, to just let you know.
And there is something actually tied to that. Oh, Black Pearl, we are allies, right? What did you come here for?
To the underworld I shall take you.
Oh, so you're turning on me.
That's old Edge.
Pretty much. I don't know yet, that hair is pretty sharp.
Hey, look
I
who's
shall shut you
talking.
away in darkness so you may never hurt others again. Yes, Joa?
Even with only 1,000 Jumi lives.
I was about to say, you're one to talk with that hairdo.
Hashtag Jumi Lives Matter.
You know how many Jumi lives Florina can save, do you not?
Fool.
I'm sorry, I
It's a
just...
fool.
Everything will just be repeated.
I'm sorry, Ghost, I just
Keyword
cannot
for the
stop
entire
walking
game,
out
but
to
it
this
just say
wonderful
it for
beat.
The keyword is fool, okay.
No, repeat it.
You will hunt more Jumi lives and replenish your strength.
Let's just say Blackpearl is a bit wrong. Sandra mentioned something about 1,000 cores.
How long will you continue this?
Also, why are these two in cahoots?
As long
They're
as
not,
we
Jova.
Jumi cling to life.
Well, she just called her ally, so
Well,
something's
she
up.
pretended. She pretended.
Do not mock me.
And she fell to her knees? What?
It is over, Black Pearl.
Let's just say that she's old King.
Looks like your heart of blackness will not last in the desert.
Again, it's a flashback.
Ah!
After all, a ship can't sail on sand without crabs.
I guess.
It's well, whatever.
That boy will be here soon. Hang on.
Yeah, maybe because it's red text. I'm not sure.
I need no help.
Again, old the edge.
Sure you don't.
You look so powerful on your own there.
Again, well, we're not. Again, we need a boss fight anyway because the quest needs them.
And because Fluorite's dreaming.
And it's another jewel beast. Yeah, it's a bit one negative
Wait,
side of
what the
beast.
heck?
hold on, Jova. One negative side of the Jumi story arc is that a lot of the bosses are just a jewel piece, repeated over and over.
Let me guess, are these corrupted Jumi?
Implied, but never outright
Yes!
stated.
Yes! That's another Steven universe!
Okay, Jova, I'll leave that task to you. Tweet to Rebecca Schumacher and ask her some answers.
Hashtag Rebecca stole this.
No. Took inspiration. Now,
Totally
Tori.
different.
Now, when it comes to
Is
Tori...
is that what they call it nowadays?
Well, okay.
The Steven Universe is a massive
To be-
fan fiction.
To be fair, when it comes to Rebecca Sugar, it's more so taking inspiration because, she puts enough of a spin on it. Sort of like how Mega Man and Astro Boy, whereas with Toriyama, he blatantly ripped off the Kingdom Hearts scenes in in Final Fantasy 13 too.
Yeah.
And let us not forget the beginning of Final Fantasy 13-2 has a bad guy who looks like Sephiroth, dropping one of the
With the
main
soul
female
edge.
leads who's dead into the water. So much so that we
Yeah.
had to include that song from Final Fantasy VII. Thank you so much for that, Pedro.
Oh, well, yeah.
Anyway,
Pearl!
He's dead. Man.
So basically, Black Pearl is what Pearl...
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
He used to Phoenix down. Wait, is Black Pearl like what Pearl is when she quote-unquote hulks out or something?
you're onto something, Jova, but it's a bit more psychological. Let's just say that this is a bit of a tribute to Xenogears.
Yes, I'm okay.
Oh boy.
So Taylor, is it time for me to sing Ding Dong, the Witch is Dead?
Not yet.
Probably. Okay.
Wait, sing it for who though?
Pearl.
Oh.
Basil. I'm alright. How about you?
Wow, I have the distinct feeling that we are destined to survive at least up till years later. I don't know why, but it feels like this is a recording.
Well, Basil, you look a little strange.
Oh, it is a prequel. I mean, what do you mean? Let's go, Pearl. Okay, is this guy supposed to be Cloud or something?
Well, I also got the feeling that he was based on that.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised.
It's like Cloud if he were a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure
JoJo's
character.
reference?
Shiroi, be careful where you're from.
Looks like she fell asleep.
So let's just say that for now our nightmare cleaning job is over.
How the world of dreams is a bit safer.
Real answer.
And you believe that
We
dreams
kind of need to divide the quest into two quests. So.
are make-believe worlds,
Goody.
but to dream is merely to view reality through a filter.
Oh no, the Wachowskis took over.
Well, I'll be off.
No.
Sweet dreams, kiddo. I'll be back if you ever have nightmares again.
Why don't you see, dweebs, the twisted realms,
And
the expanse
that-
of our ego.
As if the story wasn't boring and pretentious enough.
And that's the last we ever see of Belle, isn't it?
Alright. No, I think it's up also in the next quest, which will be in the next part, because the next part essentially is gonna be a big one, like 50 minutes. It's the only other. It's the only other big one, but it's kind of justified because it concludes the entire Jumi story arc and essentially all the main story arcs before the end of the game.
That means we have like 2 parts left, I'm guessing.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I have to
That sounds
say,
about
it's
right.
been quite an interesting playthrough up to this point. There's been some things I've loved, some things I've hated, some things I've lambasted, some things I've laughed at.
More like stomping a lot of things that flabbergasted you.
Yeah, I must say,
Regardless, well, I'm satisfied with the results in a sense, but I
Did we
didn't
get more
want...
plants from the cactus?
it's been quite
No.
full of fun, with plucky and adventure. That's only been about at the beginning of the century, but still it matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. This is the very model of a modern major general of an RPG.
Of course.
I just realized what you were doing.
I love that musical.
For now, let's just hope that little cactus has learned his lesson.
Yes, respect the dead kid, or else.
Yes. Gonna squeeze all the juices from you.
Indeed.
Go ahead, Dweebs.
Today was about going to a desert and seeing desert people or something like that. It was a bit difficult for me to understand. Desert troopers? Hurricane fighters?
You-
Wait,
you're
but the term
useless.
desert trooper shouldn't even be created in this ancient
You're useless
time.
and you make dad jokes.
Basically.
Anyway, as I mentioned in the next part, we'll discover essentially more of the truth, even though I'm pretty sure this part has been cleaning up a lot
Yeah.
of things anyway.
Before we
and-
exit, though, there was something Pedro wanted to tell me about mana being rushed.
Oh, that. Remember, Jova, the original Secret of Mana was released, was rushed for development because of development troubles, and as a result, it caused a lack of polish, which is how I was referencing the whole rushed thing about this game. It wouldn't be the first time a Mana game gets rushed.
And now we have a remake that people think was rushed, but that's for another story.
Well, the remake wasn't so much rushed as much so as the developer should have picked the different art style that would fit their budget.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It makes people feel like it was rushed, but like I said, that's for another story.
Anyway,
Alright.
see you for the next part to conclude the Jumi story arc.
See you then.
See you, everybody.
See ya.
See ya.
Yeah.